Welcome back to the channel. The flood situation here in Spain has been absolutely devastating, with the number of deaths that has risen well over 200 people now. There has been bars and people started to collect things and take donations up to the Valencian region. I just want to give you an update on what is going on here in Spain at the very moment. There's been a number of victims, obviously, yesterday. I've not seen the exact number this morning, but it had risen to over 204. Unfortunately, it's set to rise. The N332 page did put out a map of people that are now known as missing and their last known location within the Valencian region. We expect the numbers to increase dramatically over the next few days. There has, unfortunately, been some untoward situations within the Valencian region, and people have been looting. There has been some good. Farmers have taken to the area with their tractors to help clear up the mud and get the city as back to normal as it can. It will take time for Valencia to get back to normal. There has also been local police from Orihuela. The local police from Orihuela have been down in the city. They have immobilised people, police to the city, and the Orihuela police took this video last night, and as you could see, it is like an absolute scene of devastation on that video from the Orihuela police force. Now I'm not sure if there's a curfew in place, but police are stopping people, and there has been looting going on, unfortunately, within the city in the affected areas due to the fact that there's no power in those areas. There has been a number of arrests. There has been a number of arrests within the city. I think there's been about 50 arrests as it stands, which isn't good, but you can understand that people are desperate and there's no excuse for it whatsoever. These absolutely devastating pictures from the Orihuela police force is absolutely horrifying, and it is a scene that you never thought that you would see in mainland Europe, and never mind just Europe, but anywhere around the world. Police are telling people to keep items in their car and not to travel. Police are now asking people not to travel to the Valencian area due to the fact that there's that many people trying to go and help, and we can understand that you want to go and help, and people may want to go and help, and there has been British bars within the area that have sent up vans full of food and clothing. They are now saying that second-hand clothing will not be accepted into the area due to contamination or whatever, but they will not be accepting clothing. The military has arrived in the area. Another column of army vehicles arriving in Valencia to help with the cleanup, work distribution aid and search for missing persons. We remind you that the military was deployed, says the N332 page, with the Valencian or national government's request and not before it. People in Spain get very wary when the military are called out, obviously due to the history of the military in Spain and what went on a long time ago. It is not the case. It's not a military coup. It is not the military trying to. They were asked by the Valencian and the national government to step in. They said, we remind you that the military was deployed when the Valencian or national government requested and not before, just putting the ease of the public at. They obviously have concerns about it. Now, since the first day, the army has been prepared and waiting for orders to go into the area and help with the cleanup. There has also been a map put out by the Valencian government of the known missing people over the last 48 hours. The Valencian government also has agreed to restrict circulation of private vehicles on access road into the municipalities most affected by the Dana that has hit the community. Expert to give guidance on basic service except for those that are going in to give water, energy, communications or flood distribution. There has obviously been the situation where people have taken advantage of the situation, and I think it is disgusting, really. But there has been looting going on, and as I say, there has been a number of arrests so far. As for the rains, they have left the mainland of Spain and they've headed over to Mallorca last night. I did get in touch with a friend in Mallorca. He said there was some slight flooding. It obviously isn't the same velocity of rain that it was when it was on mainland Spain and in the Valencian region. It has calmed it down a bit, but there has been some flooding. As you can see with this video, there has been flooding in Mallorca. For an update on that, if you go over to the Mallorca channel and check hers out, she'll be giving you an update. But I did contact a friend last night who does stay on the island, and he said that he was okay, which was fine. And the bars in this area that have been helping out, there is a lot of bars that have been helping out. I've just get to them. One is in this area, Cafe Vibe in Catral. They loaded up and they went to Almaradi, I think it was, with all the things that they had collected. And you've got to say, they did a good couple of van runs, and hats off to everyone involved with that, taking a lot of cleaning supplies over to Almaradi to go up to the Valencian region. Now, down in Orihuela, I know that Paddy's Point did similar, and they loaded a van up to go to the Valencian region. They are now asking people not to go directly into the Valencian region for obvious reasons, and they want to try and keep the roads as clear as possible. There was pictures yesterday released by the Valencian government of people from the city walking through the city with mops and buckets to help people of the affected areas. Paddy's Point put out their post saying, "This is the first van to be filled and ready for tomorrow morning's run to Valencia." What an amazing response in just a few hours. Thank you to each and every one of you, and also to Nico and Danielle who are driving the vans, one of those emergency centres tomorrow morning. You're just amazing people. We will definitely be doing more of this in the coming days. We will keep you posted right here, right now. We are waiting to see how tomorrow's trip goes in the morning, and of course what is most needed by the people right now. And of course we will all be praying that there is no more rain. Our hearts are with Valencia. It's really difficult to comprehend what's going on just an hour up the road from us, and obviously this area had its own issues in 2019 with the flooding, but it has been absolutely nothing compared to the devastation that it has hit the Valencian area. We are setting up, we were going to send up a GoFund page, but I think that it takes too long to get the funds out for that. So what we've done is we've done it through our own website, where you can donate, and we will be taking either the cash or goods that are required. And we want to make sure that 100% of the money that we raise goes to people that need it the most. We do know we have friends who have friends and family in small villages that have been highly affected by this, and we're going to see how much money we can raise and see if we can get it directly to people that need it. They won't be getting cash donations, they will be getting given things that they obviously need. They are not getting second-hand clothes taken through. One of the vans that went up yesterday saying that the police and emergency services are taking out items of second-hand clothing, and don't know the reason for that, but they're going more for cleaning supplies as such. As this goes forward, the cash that we raise will be given to either the Catral Town House, which will go direct to the authorities, and then they will distribute it to them, or we will get in touch with the aid agencies ourselves and make that donation to the aid agencies. Now, the page that you will go to will be this page here. I'll just get it up on the screen for you. The Valencian flood appeal, 100% going to the people that need it. It will be this video that will be on that, and then you could pay what you want. The minimum payment is obviously €5, and you can pay it in any currency. I'm sure it will be able to do the payments. The payments are all done through our system. We will be able to track it, and we will do updates on how much is raised, and we will give you updates and on a screen, and you can see exactly how much has actually came in. It's the quickest way that we could find to do it. If it's something that people don't want to do, that's fine. If people do want to give and help, and I know there's a lot of people out with the country that want to help, we've been asked if there's any way we can do it. This is sort of the quickest way that I could find to do it with our website. It's a devastating situation. We will keep you updated on the floods here in Spain. Thankfully, our area is okay. We seem to be very, very lucky. Just only 45 minutes inland from us, and there's areas that have been completely devastated. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for being concerned about the people of this amazing region here in Valencia.